I'm going to do a review of this Yeti 64-ounce bottle. It's all stainless steel, double-walled. It's good for hot or cold. Now these things are kind of expensive. They're basically $70 at Bass Pro. You can get them cheaper on the internet, but like eBay. But I've seen some YouTube videos that show that there are imposters out there and are not built as good. So this is the lid, nice and insulated. It's got a double seal. It's got a seal up here, also one down here. So, and they say it doesn't leak. And it's a wide mouth. So, what I'm doing is going to heat some water here. Now, I thought I had a candy thermometer that I used to use when I would check thermostats that you put in the car to make sure that they would open at the proper temperature, and I can't find it. So what I'm going to do is just let this water back here, which hasn't gotten hot yet, I'm just going to let it get to close to boiling. I'm going to pour it in this jug, and it's colder than all get out today. I mean, it is freaking cold. And I'm going to stick it outside. Excuse me, got a little bit of cold. I'm going to stick it outside, leave it out there for several hours, hopefully 4-6 hours, and we're going to see, because they're touting the fact that it keeps your stuff cold for like 24 hours. I mean, it's an ungodly amount of time. And reviews I've gotten off the internet have been all good. So since it is winter, I can't really try the cold, but I'm going to try the hot. Because they also tell you, you can put soup, whatever you want in here. So anyways, and I guess if you wanted to put coffee. So, we're going to put some boiling water in here. Then we're going to stick it outside. And we'll see how cold it kept it. Okay, now Yeti's website says that these are BPA free. It's built out of 18/8 stainless steel, double wall vacuum insulation. Now the only question I have is, my understanding is you want to stay away from anything that says 3, 6, or 7. And I don't know if this, but if you see here, see that 7 in the triangle? Now that may or may not be a BPA rating, but it's just interesting. But the website says BPA free. Obviously the stainless steel wouldn't have any, so it would just be this lid. And I just bring that up, I'm not sure. But you see that 7 right there. Okay, so the water is a-glowing right now. Looks like we're about ready to go. So, let me put my thing there, my little funnel. And we're going to try to put some water in here, hopefully safely. Okay, this thing is damn near full. It is almost to the top. Probably about ½ an inch from this lip right here. So we're going to call that good enough. I didn't want to overdo it, so I just got this smaller pan to boil some water. Now what I'm going to do is, you can see it steaming. Okay, it is steaming. We're going to put this lid on, which I do like. I love the fact that it's got this nice, I tend to over tighten things. We don't need to go that tight. Anyways, and I like the fact how that handle's made. you can get your fingers in there to carry it. So anyways, we're going to wait just a little bit here. I'm going to wait just a few minutes. And I'm going to see. Now I can start to feel heat on this side, but that's unfair because of the heat coming off of this burner. That's why we've got that heat. But this side is cold. Again, I am feeling some heat here because it was towards that side. But this is cold. It is still cold. We'll give it a few minutes. Then we're going to take it outside and put it through the torture test. Okay, before I head outside, just want to verify that the outside is perfectly cold. Cannot feel any cold at all, or heat. It has not transferred through the bottle. And likewise, the bottom is very cold. So that's a good sign. Okay, I stuck it outside in the snow. We're going to give it the torture test. It is, they said in Toledo, got right around to 0 degrees. So believe me, it is very cold. And let's just do a time check here. It is 9:20. Basically 9:20 a.m. So we'll leave it out. And we'll see what happens. Now remember, it was boiling, so we'll see if it still boils or how hot it is when we bring it in. Okay, so it's just a little bit past 1:30 in the afternoon, and I think that's plenty of time for this thing to be out here. So let's take it in and see what. Okay, so we're in back inside the house, and as you can see, there's snow on there, and it is ungodly cold. So let's take the lid off. Well, I'm gonna have to grab this. There it is. And let's see what we get. Now I don't know if I don't think you can see it steaming. It really isn't. But I'll tell you what. Ow. It's freaking hot. Wow. You know what? It's not steaming. But, yeah. That is very, very hot. And I wish I had a candy thermometer. Like I said, I wanted to do it today. Otherwise, I probably should have went out and bought one. But it is hot. Take my word for it. Now, just some specs here. I looked online, AccuWeather. At 9 a.m. this morning, it showed 1 degrees, and it felt like 4 degrees below 0. At 1 p.m., it said 13 degrees, feels like 9 degrees. Okay? So, I'm pretty damn impressed. I mean, like I said, it's just amazing. Ow, yeah. You cannot keep your fingers in there. It is hot. Very hot. Now, I do want to touch on one other thing, and that is I talked about let me get it up here. Talked about that 7 on there. So I was a little concerned about it. Now, I called the company and talked to a lady who told me that that 7 means other materials, which when I looked it up on the internet this morning, that's what it said, but it said to stay away from that. So I thought, let me call the company and see what's going on. She said that they use a material called copolyester, Copolyester. And she said it's made by Eastman, Eastman, Tritan, Tritan. And she said that is BPH free. So there are no issues. BPH free. So I just wanted to verify that because, you know, the website touts that. And, you know, again, I just wanted to make sure I was passing along good information. And so, but yeah, I got to say that this is pretty badass. I mean, I can't see how this thing would not work in the summer, in the heat of the summer. Because, I mean, I put my hand on top of there. It's hot. like I said, I cannot keep my fingers down in there. It definitely cannot. It will definitely do some damage. You know, it definitely is hot, hot. So, I guess those are keepers. I ended up buying 2 of them, and I'm glad I did.